Hi, my friends. I'm back. I've been out of whack for about a week, and I haven't posted any videos. There's just been a lot going on, and I've been distracted from my crochet. I can't believe that, but I was, and I kind of still am. I'm trying to get my groove back, and it's just a lot of things going on. I'll tell you a little bit about it when we chit-chat paddywhack here in a little while. But first, I have been working. I want to show you my cardigan, my gingerbread house cardigan. I hope you can see that. I'm working on the hood. I'm not finished with it. But I've got the arms, the body, the ribbing on the bottom. This is going to be a shorter sweater. So let me see, can I show you? Let me see if I can put this on. I do still have it attached to the yarn, but I want to show y'all. I hope the lighting is all right in here. Let me see. So let me back up. So, yeah, I really like it. It is a little smaller than the other one I made, but I think it'll work out fine. I'm still going to put some more fill-in rows in here. So that'll be good. So that's good. So there I am with that, my friends. And like I said, I'm still putting the hood on it. But I just love those colors. Does that say Christmas? Gingerbread house, Christmas. It does to me. Yeah. That's what it says to me in my mind. Oh, yeah. I have enjoyed this, friends. This has been fun. I will link the pattern tutorial in the description box for y'all. Yeah, let me move that light a little bit. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. I did order some more yarn. So let me get you back up here so you can see me. I did order some more yarn. My sister-in-law messaged me and told me that Herrshner's had their Colorama Halo on a deal of $2 a ball or skein. And it is, hey, that's a good buy. I don't know if it's still going on. They only had one color to choose from. Well, you didn't get to choose. Okay, they only had one color. But this is 8 ounces, 227 grams, 481 yards, and 440 meters. So, I think either got 10 of these or 12 of these. I can't remember. I couldn't help it. And I did already take it. I pulled the center pull because I wanted to examine the yarn right after I got it. Got it today, friends. Where's the end of that yarn? I think this might tangle up more than I like, but I bet I can work with that. Anyway, it says it's a 5-weight, but I think it's because of this, the fuzzies on it. Yeah, I think that's why. Because without the fuzzies, it doesn't feel like a 5-weight. And I'll probably use this, it says use a 6mm. I might use a 5.5. I think that would work great. So there's that. And then there's my little cardigan I've been working on. So let's crochet and chat. Let's do chit chat paddywhack, and I can talk to y'all in a few minutes. So I'm sorry I've been missing. I have a lot on my mind, but I'm still here and doing okay. just, like I said, got a lot going on. Okay, so let me put your heads down. Put y'all's heads down. I don't know if I said that right. Now, can you see? Wait, no, I gotta turn this around because I'm working on this hood. Oh no, I had it right to start with. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm using my, these are some silicone handles that I got off of Etsy. And I think I featured them on one of my other videos. And this is a hero hook that I've got stuck in it. This is a 5 hook. Guess you can see that okay. Okay. So I don't really even know. Let me scoop my chair up. Let me get me a drink. This is Louisiana tea, iced tea. I think I told y'all I found it in this little United grocery store here in this small town. But I really like it. So, let me see where to start. Let me start with my husband. Okay, well, he's fixing to have some dental work done, like maybe next week. He has got, oh no, friends, I have to rip this out. My friends, I just found a drop stitch. I would have found it anyway, but I'm doing it on camera. Well, this is real life here, friends. I don't plan anything. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, okay? Do you see that missed stitch right there? See that? So, not a problem. We'll just fix it. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, there it is right there. And yes, it's for me, and I could have let it go, but I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to let it go. I want to fix it. Okay. So anyway, back to my husband. He is going to get a tooth extraction. And plus he has 3 other fillings that he needs to get taken care of. It's nothing major, that part of it. Or so he said, the dentist says. And then, I might have already told you this. He's got to get a new crown. He lost a crown and didn't even know he ever had one. Like I told you in the other video, if I had a root canal, I would definitely know about it. I don't care how long ago it was. Anyway, so he's got to have those things fixed. So there's that. And then yesterday, y'all know I mentioned in some other videos I had to have a CT of my chest, and the findings weren't conclusive. That's the word. They weren't conclusive. And they're trying to conclude them. Okay, bring them to a conclusion. So, yesterday, I went to Lubbock. We went to Lubbock, my husband and I. And we went to the pulmonologist department, and we did not have an appointment to see the pulmonologist per se, my doctor, but we did have appointment to see the physician's assistant to her. And I really liked this woman. She was very, very nice. I would have preferred to have seen my doctor, but she's going to relay all this to my doctor, and she didn't leave anything uncovered. She apologized for no one getting back to me for a couple of weeks on my CAT scan. I think that my doctor went out of town the day those results were delivered, and they didn't get past anybody else. It just sat there. But once I called and let them know I didn't know anything from anybody, they've been excellent on keeping me up to date. So they're trying to rule out something, and I don't really want to say what it is here on the internet, but that's my business, and it's not for, I don't want it out there on YouTube. So what they need is either me to cough up some sputum, which I don't have any, so I don't have any, okay? And the other thing would be to invasively go in and do a bronchial washing. I wasn't going to have that done, and I'm still not sure. I don't know, but that's what I probably will, just to rule out something that I don't think I have and I don't need to worry about. So, and if I do, it's no big deal. So I have to go do that. I don't know when, friends. That's a day surgery. Not surgery, it's a day procedure. That's what it is. So I'll be finding out more about that probably next week. So, being an ICU nurse, I've seen those. I know all about it. That's why I don't want to have it done. Sometimes knowing too much is not good. But after much discussion and options and everything, I think it will be okay. So that's what's in, and that's been on my mind, okay? I know God has this. No question there. It's just my humanness, my mortal self. I'm not thinking in the right way, I guess. But, you know, it's something to have to think over before I say yes. And I've been kind of withdrawn in my own little world, thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm leaning toward it, but I'm not totally convinced. Anyway, that's where my mind has been. And I have still been crocheting on this some, but not crocheting like I was. I was like spending a lot of hours of the day doing this little craft, but anyway. So, yesterday, not only did we go see the doctor, well, the PA, and mind you, it's just me and my husband. He'll be, let me think. Oh my gosh, 75. He'll be 75 on the 15th of this month, okay? And I've already said I'm 73. So it's just two old people here. He's got a bad back. I don't have a lot of strength, and I don't have great knees, and they're better though. We're just two old people. Oh my goodness. Well, we had a day there in Lubbock. First we went to the doctor, of course. Then we went out to eat. We never go out and eat, okay, friends? Especially at a steakhouse. Well, we went to a steakhouse, yeah. So, my husband ordered his. I ordered mine. He ordered his rare. I ordered mine medium rare. They brought them out. Mine was perfect. And I was sitting over there cutting on mine saying, oh, mine is perfect. Boy, these people really know how to cook a steak. I said, hon, how's yours? And he said, oh, no, you hadn't cut it. It was well done. Okay, well done steak. He doesn't eat well done steak. You know, you go out and you pay for a steak. You know, if you know, you know. I'm sure everybody does. So I said, well, let's get that waitress back over here. No, no, no. No, I'll just eat it. I said, no, you won't. No, you won't. We hardly ever come out to a steakhouse. We've never been to this one before, and you're sure not going to eat a well-done steak. When I heard you say rare. No, what? And I started to get up. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to help you out. He said, no, no, I don't want to cause a fuss. I said, well, I'm not going to cause a fuss. I'm just going to explain you ordered it rare and it came well done. So after a minute or two, he said, okay. So I got up because I didn't see any waitresses anywhere. And I went up and I said, we're sorry to complain, but my husband ordered his steak rare and it's well done. Mine is perfect. She said, well done? Yeah, he said well done. I said, he said rare. I heard him say rare. She said, I heard well done. I said, well, that's not what he said. So she apologized and came over there. And well, first, before she came back over there, she went to the kitchen and told him to start making a rare one. So then she came over here to our table and apologized and said they're getting it right now. And it wasn't a minute or two. They brought it out. And it was great. So anyway, so we went, and that was was an incident. Okay, we had an incident yesterday. So after we did that, we went to that little grocery store in Texas called H-E-B. And if y'all know about that, y'all know how great fans, people that like it are, and we are a fan. So we went over there, and he got a riding cart because he gets tired really easy. Well, I do too, but I'm trying to walk because I need to get some stamina. He gets off balance, so he either needs to push a buggy to hold on to or get a riding cart. So he got a riding cart, and I pushed the buggy, and we went all over in there. We didn't get a whole lot because we didn't need a whole lot. So anyway, that was uneventful. There was no incident there. So everything was cool, man, cool. So we got back in the car. I hope I'm not boring y'all. The life and the day of two old people that live in West Texas. That I might entitle my video that. So anyway, we got back in the car and we forgot to get gas. So they have a gas station there. So we go over there. I don't even ask him. I just get the gas. Because I don't want him falling or... he can just sit there. I'm fine to get gas. So we get the gas. And then we head to Costco. Because there's some things in Costco you can't get anywhere else. And there's some things in that H-E-B you can't get anywhere else. So we usually make both of them. We didn't need much. Now, mind you, we weren't in there. We didn't buy that much. Just a few things. And I'll kind of tell you about that in a minute. But, so we go in there. And the minute he spots the potting soil that's on sale for $8.99 for a great big bag, he said, that's what I want to get. There were no riding carts, okay, friends? So I tried to get him a buggy to hold on to, because I really needed, by then I needed a buggy to hold on to, because after walking all over that other grocery store, I was tired. Very tired. So I really needed a buggy. But he wouldn't take a buggy, I said, okay. I said, well, I've got to use this buggy because I need it. So we headed over to the potting soil. And they're big bags. I said, well, how much are you going to get? He said, I think 10. And I said, well, You better go get one of those pull carts if you're going to get 10 of these great big bags of potting soil. They're huge, friends. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of it, but anyway. So he goes back out there and he comes back with the shopping cart. I said, you need a shopping cart? Don't they have any of those carts, the orange carts with the flatbeds on them? Yeah. I said, well, you better go get one of those because this ain't going to work. So he turns around and goes out there and gets one of those, comes back with it. Well, there's just me and him, okay? He's got a bad back, and I'm trying not to have a bad back. So he and I load up. It turned out to be 12 bags. He decided 12 instead of 10. 12 bags of potting soil on one of those big old carts. I said, you know what? Because you couldn't hardly push it. You couldn't hardly push that cart by the time he got all that on there. I said, you know what? Just go up and pay for it. Get somebody that can load it up for us in the back of that pickup. And go pay for your stuff, get your stuff loaded, and then just come back in here. Find me. I'm going to be right around, and I showed him where I was going to be at. I was looking for protein drinks over in the pharmacy department. I'll be right around over there. Okay. So I had to give him, I was tired, friends. My mind wasn't working right, okay? He doesn't have a Costco card. He's lost his along with other things. So I gave him my card to pay for it with. But then I went up there and I told myself, I said, you better get that card because you're going to have to pay for what you're going to get. So I went up there, got the card back. And he went on his merry way with a guy that's going to load that stuff up. Okay. So I kept waiting for him to come in and waiting for him to come in. I finally found the protein drinks I was looking for. And so finally, I thought, you know what? I bet he can't get back in. I took the Costco card. You know, you got to have a card to get in anymore. I think it's always been that way. Let me get a drink. So I still started looking for him, thinking, well, maybe the lady out of courtesy, let the man come back in. I couldn't find him anywhere. I went up and down aisles. I went in the middle looking down aisles. I couldn't find, there wasn't no Lewis, okay? So it had been about 20 minutes. Long enough for him to get back in there. So I had some things in my buggy, but I just went back up to the lady that checks at the entrance that checks the cars, and I said, was there a man that came up here and you let him in because he didn't have a card and he had already gotten in and bought some stuff and was coming back? Did he have a hat on and glasses? No, just a hat on is what she said. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, I let him in and he's back there somewhere in the store. I said, okay, thank you. I messed that up, friends. I had to rip out. I think I messed up. Let me look at it. Yeah, I got it right now. So I looked and I looked. No, I couldn't find him. And I was so tired, and I know he was tired, okay? I thought, well, we've got phones. I'll call his phone. So I got my phone and I rang him up and it went to voicemail. He had it turned off. So I said, well, that ain't no good. So I kept looking and I kept looking. The only place I hadn't been was the very back of the store where they have the cleaning supply. Well, ours does have cleaning supplies and detergent and that kind of stuff back there. And the dairy, it's got eggs and it's got the milk back there and dog food. And so the only place I hadn't been was back there or at the produce. So I was walking back between the clothes in the middle of the store, back so I could make a right or a left, depending on where I decided to go look. And I saw him walk across the end of the aisle. He was dragging. He was droopy. He had his hat in his hand. He'd taken it off. His head was drooping. He looked bad. So, and I was pretty far away from him. But he was going, like he was like going forward, going forward. So I thought, he's either going to fall or I'm going to lose track of that man. So I hollered real loud, Lois! Everybody turned around and looked at me, but I couldn't let him get away. And he heard me. He heard me. So, I tell you what, we had just about had it. I'd already picked up a few things. I needed soy sauce and dog food from the back of the store. Soy sauce from those aisles. So we went back to the dog food and got the dog. Oh, he's pushing the buggy now. I'm just barely making it, but I don't want him to fall because I don't think I'll fall. Him, he could fall. So he's pushing our one and only buggy because he didn't get a buggy when he came back in. So, whatever. So he's pushing the buggy that I had. We go back. I get the dog food. Then we have to go look for soy sauce. Well, he's slow, okay, friends? When he's at an aisle at a store, he looks at everything. And I'm the kind that want to get in, I want to get out. Especially since I was so tired. Somehow, friends, I lost him in those aisles and I could not find him. I went up and down some aisles. Then I just went back and forth on the ends of the aisles looking down because I didn't have any more energy. Couldn't find him. I found me a big bag of beans to sit on. You know how they got the 25, 50-pound bags of pinto beans? One was just my height to sit on. It was all stacked up, so I had to sit down and rest. I just sat there. I didn't know what we were going to do. No, I didn't. I knew I had to rest. I'd already found the soy sauce, friends. He was still looking for it somewhere. I don't know where he was. He says he was up and down those aisles, but I never saw him. I was sitting there, and I could look down under the aisle shelves to the next aisle, and some to the other aisle if they had enough open space. And I saw him. And I hollered out real loud, Lois! And he heard me. We each have bad hearing, so I didn't know if he'd hear me or not. Okay. So we got the heck out of there, friends. So I don't know. Now we have 12 bags of potting soil, heavy potting soil, in the back of the pickup that needs to be taken out and stacked up somewhere, wherever he decides that he wants to put it. Hold on, friends. A drink. So, that's fine. I suggested on the way home that we pay these two teenage boys that live across the street from us. They're older teenage boys. They're like 15 and 17 or something like that. They're big. They're big, old, healthy, strapping boys. They each have a pickup truck they drive. I suggest we give them $20 and see if they'll both come over here, unload 12 bags of potting soil, and they'll make an easy buck. But you know what my husband said? I'm not parting with my $20. Well, friends, I'm not going to be able to do it, okay? And he's not going to be able to do it. He thinks he's going to get the front loader of our tractor. Yeah, he can pull the front loader up there and we can slide them in there, but somebody's got to take them out of the front loader and stack them up somewhere. So I don't know what we're going to do, friends. Oh, no. So, that was our day yesterday. I think these trips to Lubbock are getting even harder for us two old folks. My back wasn't feeling all that great after lifting and tossing 12 bags of potting soil and those things. And I already have to deal with the heavy dog food and chicken food. Oh no, I don't want to deal with that. I don't think I can. I don't know what we'll do. They're still back there, and he hasn't mentioned getting them out today because he's probably still sore and recovering from yesterday, and so am I. I took a late nap this morning. Late morning nap, sorry. I was so tired I couldn't hold my eyes open, and I slept well last night. I just laid in that recliner over there and just went to sleep. So, that's why I haven't really been putting up a video. I don't want to come on here with a bunch of negativity. No. I do have a little negativity going on, but I don't want to display it to the world. Got a few concerns, but I'm good. And I'm thinking, or I'm trying to think, of what I want to do with this. Have y'all worked with this? Leave me some comments. I've never even touched it, to be honest. To be truthful, I've never even touched it. It's very soft. I could make a cardigan with it. I'm seeming to love making these cardigans now. I could start with one skein for one hexagon and another skein for the other hexagon, and the colors would play out really well. What do y'all think? I've just never worked with, is this, friends, is this Ogo logo, or what is the name of that? The things in the paper towel holder, the way they're rolled up in a circle. Is this the same yarn? I mean, I don't know. Let me know, because I don't know. I guess I could look it up, but I'm sure y'all know. If somebody don't answer me, I'll look it up. It's called Perfect Phasing. And I guess it's talking about the way the gradient is. So I'm kind of excited about it. It's definitely not for summer clothes, because it's, no. This is winter yarn. Okay, friends, what do you think? I hope you enjoyed my old people story. It's better hearing it than living it, okay? But, okay, friends, I'll try not to go so long before I put up another video. Life happens, and I just wasn't into it. But I still love y'all. God knows all about y'all, and He loves you. Jesus loves you. So, my little show is over here in my part of West Texas. Love out to all my friends. Come back and see me, please. If you've enjoyed my video, consider liking and subscribing. That would help me a lot. And please leave me a comment. Love you guys. Okay, it's a wrap.